Upon industrializing, Japan attacked China in 1894. And two of the leading diplomats, Chinese and Japanese, met each other. And Ezra Vogel tells this story in the book. And the Chinese diplomat is crestfallen. Why did you attack us? We're Asian. We're being invaded by the Europeans. Why did you attack us? And the Japanese diplomat says, I'm sorry, but we've joined their club. That's literally the quotation. Japan industrialized. And so it joined the imperial club for a while. And I pointed out something, if I may, with all respect. In 2,000 years, China never invaded Japan. Not once. Two footnotes. In 1274 and 1281, the Mongols, when they were in control of China, tried to invade Japan. And the kamikaze wind both times defeated the Mongol fleet. But other than that, China never invaded Japan, never even tried to invade Japan. Japan, unfortunately, tried to invade China a few times. The first time, apparently, was 1592, when Hideyoshi, the regent of the time, went mad and decided to take over the world, starting with an invasion of Korea that was a prelude to invading China. He failed, as you know, and died in 1598. And then Japan invaded China several times, starting from 1894 up through World War II. And there's a very poignant book, actually, by a great colleague of mine and a teacher, Ezra Vogel, whom you must have known. Ezra Vogel was a great scholar of both China and Japan. He died a few years ago, but his last book was called China and Japan Facing History. And he said, I love both countries, but they don't get along that well. So I want to write the history of the relations of the two countries. And the relations are the following. As two Confucian civilizations, they were at peace for most of 2 millennia. Amazing. Think of Britain and France. They were at war for most of 2 millennia. Literally, every year for hundreds of years sometimes. But China and Japan, no. The monks would come, they would bring back calligraphy, they would do all sorts of things, but they weren't at war. Other than the examples that I just gave. And from 1368 until 1839, there was no war between China and Japan. That's from the beginning of the Ming Dynasty to the arrival of the British in the Pearl River in the First Opium War. No war other than Mr. Hideyoshi going mad in a brief escapade. Other than that, no war. It's sometimes called the Confucian peace because there was a system, but it was basically a peaceful system of trade, some tribute, which was symbolic, but completely peaceful. Then came the British, then came war, then came Japan's astoundingly successful economic development, starting with the Meiji Restoration, which started in 1868.